Uh, Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today dipping we are diving deep into the world of data security and SQL Server's cutting edge feature, that is your Always Encrypted. In an age where data breaches are unfortunately common and privacy concerns are at an all-time high, it's crucial for businesses and developers to ensure the security of their sensitive information. That's where Always Encrypted comes into play. So in this video, we are going to unravel the concept behind Always Encrypted and explore how it transforms ordinary data into unreadable, indecipherable fortress of information. Now, whether you are a seasoned database administrator, a curious developer, or someone who's just stepping into the realm of data management, this video is tailored just for you. We will start by demystifying the concept of always encrypted. What is it exactly? How does it work? We'll break down the complex encryption techniques into simple, understandable terms, making sure you grasp the fundamental concepts behind this powerful security feature. So, let's start by going to this PowerPoint slide presentation which I have prepared. Okay, so now see the diagram here in this PowerPoint presentation. This diagram shows how data is encrypted at the client application and decrypted at the SQL Server database engine. So here we can manage client side encryption also, and also your at rest. I mean in transit also, at rest also we can do this. So this picture actually gives us that information. The client application uses a column master key to encrypt the data. CMK is the your and also your key encryption key that is stored in an external key store. Okay, so in client application, it uses column master key to encrypt the data. CMK is encrypted key, and key encrypted key also that is stored in an external key store such as hardware security model. This means that CMK is never exposed to SQL Server database engine or any other privileged user. So the encrypted data is then sent to SQL Server database engine. So once it is encrypted over here, and then it sends to SQL Server database engine. But yeah, obviously it cannot decrypt it. So we will discuss in detail like how does it work and how the architecture is being formed over here in the always encrypted feature of SQL Server. Okay. So yeah. So first of all, uh, what is always on encrypted SQL Server is all about. In an era where data breaches and cyber threats are prevalent, securing sensitive data information is a paramount. So SQL Server, a leading relational database management system developed by Microsoft, addresses this concern with its robust security feature known as Always Encrypted. This innovative technology ensures the sensitive data remains, remains confidential, and even when the data is being processed or you're analyzed. Okay. So in the PowerPoint presentation now, we are showing how Always Encrypted works. So there are some points. these are the four areas through which this always on encryption work. One is column level encryption. What is column level encryption? Always encrypted encrypts specific columns containing sensitive data such as credit card numbers, social security numbers, or personal identification numbers. Now we will show a demo in this video, like how we will configure the column level encryption in SQL Server database. Okay. Now, second is your client side encryption. Encryption and decryption occur on client side also, like previously we in the previous slide we have shown in the diagram. Okay. So within the application, before data is sent to the database server only stores and processes the encrypted data, rendering it unreadable to anyone without the encryption key. Okay. Third is your key management. Encryption keys are managed by client application only. Okay. So this means the SQL Server never have access to the encrypted data or encrypted keys, ensuring that the data remains confidential even during the processing. Okay. So this is key management is also, even a database administrator or privileged user cannot have the access of the data. So as key management is completely done by from client side. Transparent to applications. Always encrypted is, and the fourth one is your transparent to application. Always encrypted is transparent to applications. Queries and operations on encrypted columns can be performed as usual with the encryption and decryption processes happening seamlessly behind the scene. Yeah. So now what are the benefits of always encrypted? So we also have four basically benefits of always encrypted. One is your enhanced data security. So like we have already discussed, by ensuring that sensitive data is always encrypted, business can mitigate the risk of data breaches. Okay, nowadays we often come to know that data breaches happen in the organization. So it can mitigate the risk of data breaches and also unauthorized access, maintaining the confidentiality and integrity of their data. So it works on CIA triad also. Second is your compliance with regulations. Always encrypted helps organizations comply with data protection regulations and standards such as GDPR, General Data Protection Regulation, which is very famous in your Europe, and also HIPAA, that is Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, which mandate strict data security measures. Third is your client-side control. Clients retain control over the encryption keys, reducing the exposure of sensitive data even in the event of a security breach within the organization. So client-side control is another added advantage for this always encrypted feature. And fourth is your transparent integration. So always encrypted seamlessly integrates with existing applications and workflows. Always organizations to enhance their data security without significant changes to their infrastructure or applications. So what we understood by fourth is it can seamlessly integrate with existing application workflows also. If there is an existing application, it can include also, and it can seamlessly work also with that application. So what we understood by this concept is like this is a always on encrypted SQL Server is a very powerful tool that empowers organizations to safeguard their sensitive data effectively. Now by leveraging client-side encryption and ensuring the encryption keys are managed outside of the database server. So SQL Server provides a robust solution for enhancing data security, meeting compliance requirements, and build trust with customers and partners in an increasingly digital world. Okay. So now, like I have given a bit of theoretical, idea or theoretical concept I have just discussed. Now we have to, demonstrate in practically. Okay. So we will now go to SQL Server, Management Studio. So we will create a like I have created some databases. So I will create another database called your test, maybe 6. Okay, test 5 is there. So other databases have been created, but we will create a separate database for our demo. Now what I will do, I will create a table, a very simple table to just understand the concept. So name, age, and maybe, and your salary. So here salary is a what? Salary is a your sensitive data. Okay, so it should not be exposed to others. So let's declare this table name as a employee. Okay, so very simple table. Now we will put some dummy data over here. Okay, so that we can understand how, we use column level encryptions. So maybe here some dummy data, Raj 35, maybe 30,000 salary, maybe Kuntal 38, 50,000, maybe Shomnath 50, 1 lakh. Okay. Yeah. So close. Sorry. Just a moment. I think it's hanged. Let's see. Yeah. So we can see the data. Now what I will do, I will start the column level encryption here. Okay, so now this always encrypted wizard comes here. Okay, now I will go to next. Yeah, here you can see, just a moment, here you can see the your this column type of column is coming. I mean, sorry, your encryption type is also coming in the column where you will encrypt the data. Okay, so yeah, what is now when I click on the box, so it is coming that there are two type of uh, encryption types. I mean, there are two type of encryption happens when we encrypt a column level. Your when we encrypt a column. Okay, so one is your deterministic encryption, and another is your randomized encryption. So deterministic, what is deterministic encryption? You have to first understand that. Deterministic encryption ensures that the same plain text value is always encrypted to the same ciphertext. In other words, if you encrypt the same piece of data multiple times using deterministic encryption with the same encryption key, you will always get the same encrypted results. This consistency is useful for scenarios where you need to search, index, or join or encrypted columns. Yeah, if you have you need to join, you need to, the use case is you need to search, you need to index, you need to join any encrypted column, then this is deterministic is for you. Yeah, but here is one other thing, like there is a risk. Okay, because encryption deterministic, it might leak some information. For example, if two similar or identical piece of data are encrypted, an observer might notice that encrypted values are the same, even though they don't know the actual data. So there is a risk behind this. So deterministic encryption is suitable for columns, which we have discussed already, and exact matches or pattern searches are necessary. Okay. Now, what is randomized? On the other hand, this randomized generates a different ciphertext for the same plain text value each time it is encrypted, even with the same encryption key. This randomized adds an additional layer of security by making it more challenging for attackers to identify patterns to the encrypted data. And now randomized encryption is useful when you want to enhance security by preventing attackers from recognizing similarities between different pieces of data. So the choice between deterministic and randomized encryption depends on the specific use cases and security requirements of the application. So as we have discussed, because yeah, see, there is a thing, like if you want to computation on your columns, then randomized encryption will not be the you will not be able to use it. Okay, but randomized gives you a more secure way to handle the data. Okay, so it depends on case to case basis. Now uh, there are two buzzwords which I have used here. One is your plain text and another is your ciphertext that you need to understand. So what is a plain text? Plain text refer to any readable unencrypted text or data that is in its original human readable form. It is the data that you can read and understand without any special interpretation. For example, a sentence "Hello world" is a plain text. When the data is stored, transmitted, or processed securely, it is usually encrypted to prevent unauthorized access. Before encryption, the data is in a plain text, which means it's a vulnerable to interpretation or access by unauthorized parties. Okay. So this is plain text, which I have described. Now, ciphertext. What is ciphertext? Ciphertext is actually is the result of applying an encryption algorithm to the plain text. Okay. So it's a plain text plus algorithm. Okay. So it is the encrypted form of the original plain text. So hello world will not be displayed as hello. Okay. It will be in a some other form. So which appears as a random or unintelligible data. This process of encryption converts plain text into ciphertext using a specific encryption key and your algorithm. Algorithm is the main important thing. So only someone with a appropriate decryption key, okay, can convert that ciphertext back to plain text. So you encrypt it with the encryption key, and you have to have a proper decryption key to get the original message. Okay. So in a summary, plain text is a readable and understand your plain text is readable and understandable form of data, while ciphertext is an encrypted secure form of same data created by applying encryption algorithms. Okay. So I hope I have clearly make you understand what is plain text and what is ciphertext. Now we will use here randomized, a more secure way. So here also we have Azure security vault. Okay. So now we are not going to use Azure security vault here, because Azure security vault is a key management. It manages keys in your Microsoft Cloud. So we are not connected to Microsoft Cloud. So we will not use it. We will use Windows certificates. Okay. So. Hmm. So just a moment. Okay. So yeah, Windows certificate, and we have discussed, like, yeah. So yeah. So what is Windows? Yeah, we will not use Azure Key Vault, as Azure Key Vault is a used by Microsoft Azure, that is the public cloud of Microsoft. So it helps to prevent, detect, respond to threats. I mean, this is actually Key Vault is your, it keeps the secrets and all, but it is used in your Microsoft cloud. So we will not use it over here. We will use the Windows certificate name. Now, yeah. So this setting is also fine for us. Okay. Now let's check in place encryption settings. It is not required. If anything is missed, no, Azure security vault is, we are not going to use. Yeah. So we are all okay. Now let's finish it. Let's see. So why Azure security vault is also over there? Because this is a security center, and you can use Azure security vault also over here. Okay. So it's not like that you have to use always your local certificates. You can use the Azure security vault also. So it is done. Now let's see. See, now your salary is completely ununderstandable format. I mean, you cannot recognize what are the values. Okay. Now if you want to see it again, like, then I think let's close it. Now open the SSMS. Now while doing this, you have to go to Always Encrypted, enable Always Encrypted key column encryption, connect it, go to the database, see the table. Now you can again see. Okay. Now again, if you open it, just uncheck it, go here. So you are not, you are seeing the salary value like this. Okay. So this is a very short demo regarding your I mean column level security of Always Encrypted feature of Microsoft SQL Server. So I will continue to upload more videos related to your data security and also related to your IT security. So bye for now today. We'll meet you soon. Okay. Thank you.